Hello, I'm Brian, here at Airstream's headquarters in Jackson Center, Ohio. Today we'll be talking about Basecamp, the model that was designed around getting out further, getting closer to that adventure or exploration. Whether you're carving turns in the snow or carving turns on the single track, Basecamp gets you closer to that adventure than you ever thought possible. 16-foot Basecamp and a 20-foot Basecamp. Both designed a little bit differently for that intended purpose, but they both have a similar DNA to take you wherever that adventure takes you. We have a 16X and the 20X. That X denotes the X package that's available and shown on both of these models. The X package includes a 3-inch lift, more aggressive tires, the stainless steel rock guard, and the solar guard. That stainless steel rock guard and the solar guard helps protect the aluminum and the glass mostly from an aggressive tire off the tow vehicle when traveling off-road. That extra ground clearance and that aggressive departure angle that kind of makes Basecamp allows the unit to really be able to travel further out into the wilderness, allowing you to get closer to wherever your adventure may start. The Basecamp 16, it's all about lightweight and ease of towability. At 3,500 GVWR, or gross vehicle weight rating, it can be towed behind most SUVs and pickup trucks. The 20, being a little bit larger in both its height, its width, and its length, it's also a little heavier. So it has a GVWR of 4,300 pounds. Both models have some options that are available to you. You can choose from including an air conditioner. If you do choose the air conditioner, it also comes with heat strips to allow for a different source of heating other than the furnace that comes standard in both these models. Also optional is solar. So while they are pre-wired for solar, solar panels are optional, as is solar panels with lithium. So if you choose the solar panels, it's 200 watts of solar on the Basecamp 16, and it's 300 watts of solar on the Basecamp 20. The lithium is similar on both. If you choose lithium, you get two 100 amp hour batteries for a total of 200 amp hours. Those batteries are located inside the unit itself. Both Basecamps come equipped with two 20-pound LP tanks. Reason we chose the 20-pound LP tanks, very easy to find and secure. A lot of gas stations, home improvement stores will have cylinder exchanges. Above the LP tank, in this LP shroud, you'll have a shelf, additional storage area, great for your 30 amp cable, any kind of tools you may want to bring. The 20 also has an exterior storage on the lower quarter panel in the front for additional tools, hoses, items like that. New for 2024 in the front is a powered hitch jack, making it a lot easier to connect if you are using a weight distribution hitch. Both Basecamps are equipped with a Keter rail at the top of the travel trailer. That Keter rail has a decorative black insert that can be removed, allowing accessories to slide into that Keter rail. Accessories like the Basecamp extension tent or shades like the moon shade, all of which help extend your living space to get the most out of your Basecamp. One of the big differences for model year 2024 is on the inside. All new decor, a bit more technical aspect to this new decor. We have the Scarlet Peak, which is in our 20X behind me. And we also have Alpine Lake, which will be shown in the 16X right off to the side here. Let's take a look at some of these changes for model year 2024. Welcome inside the new 2024 Basecamp 20X. Here, we have some pops of scarlet in the Scarlet Peak decor. Above my head on the bars, you'll see some of that scarlet red. Also in the stitching, in the fabrics, it kind of mimics that of mountain peaks. Also with the cushions, we've added a 1/2 inch of additional memory foam material that allows for even greater comfort whether you're sitting or sleeping. The laminates have been updated. We have this carbon fiber styled mesh that is here on the countertops and on the tabletops. We've also updated the flooring to this more aggressive coin stop flooring. Became very popular in our REI special edition model that we added to our Basecamp 16 and 20 models. One thing unique about this table setup is the fact that this can also be turned into a sleeping area. So we have cushions that come on top that allows for additional sleeping for a single person or kids. But also, when someone is sitting in this vicinity, the table can be adjusted and moved without losing its position here to the table, without making anybody else uncomfortable, but allowing an exit for the individual on the other side. Off to my side, we'll have the optional microwave. If you choose not to have the microwave, it will be a storage area above the 4.3 cubic foot refrigerator. The refrigerator itself has a built-in ice box. Below it, we'll have 2 storage areas for additional storage. Then you have your power center with your shutoff, and there's 2 red switches right by that USB charger. Those switches are tank warmers. So you'll have both switches will highlight or heat the tanks, allowing for an efficient way of heating just the areas that you need warmed if you're planning on using this in cold weather without having to heat the whole unit. Moving over to the galley, we create the galley with both a cooktop cover and a sink cover to allow for the greatest flexibility and surface area that you have on top. In the middle is a 110 outlet. This works when you're plugged into shore power. You've got 2 110s and USB ports. Underneath the glass cooktop is 2 LP burners. And then, of course, under this is your stainless steel, very large sink. Speaking of the sink, and before we get to the bathroom, let's talk about tanks. The Basecamp 20 is equipped with a 23-gallon fresh water tank, a 28-gallon gray water tank, and a 21-gallon wastewater tank. Let's take a look at the wet bath. It's called as such because you have your toilet and your shower all in one spot. Great way to maximize space in some of our smaller travel trailers. As you do take showers in them, there is a vent fan or an exhaust fan that helps bring all that moisture out to dry real quick. We do put a clothesline inside. You can hang wetsuits, swimsuits, etc. Things that you may want to wash if they got muddy or wet, and have them dry off. Also is a shower caddy. We put a shower caddy in there, a nice way to keep things organized. We put a couple other small items in here just to note. One is the curtains that are against the window and the door to help keep the water in, and also a toilet paper holder that is waterproof to help keep the water out. So we have storage both under the galley and off to the side. Off to the side, designed for gear. Each one of these has a very positive locking mechanism here that allows for the storage to maintain or keep its space inside the plexiglass. Great for organizing your gear. Over here, it's a little bit more about cooking and other pieces. So right up below the sink, there's this little section that's available for spice storage or whatever you might want to put there. Below is a great spot for pots and pans. And then you have other spots below that allow for flatware, plates, serving, etc. So a lot of storage available underneath the galley and off to the side. And then in the back, you have these 2 benches that are available for seating or sleeping. It can convert to a U-shaped dinette that allows for greater seating capacity. And then you have 2 bed configurations. You can have it be half made up with a table up, or you can have the entire thing collapse, and that becomes our largest bed in the Airstream fleet, 78 by 82 inches. So a very big bed that this converts into. And then below one side is going to be additional storage. So you have a lot of storage available to you under one side. The other side, that's where we house your water pump and your water heater. Another upgrade that we've done in 2024 is the addition of the L-track that we have in between the 2 floors. That area allows you to attach components, hooks, a bike rack, items like that that allow for additional gear storage and gear management while you're on the go. And right behind that L-track is a storage area. We've had it in the past, but update for 2024 is the addition of a plug or a drain. That drain that we have added allows a few different uses. One, it allows you to put wet gear and items in it. It allows that water to drain out over time. Or 2, you can actually fill it with ice and you can make a cooler out of it, allowing you to put drinks and items like that, where you can just reach right through the back door. Another option you have is the air conditioner. So the air conditioner also includes heat strips, so an additional heating source that's done purely from electronics standpoint. So when you're plugged in to a 30 amp outlet, you can run your AC or those heat strips. Speaking of climate control, we have many ways to bring fresh air into the Basecamp. We have a screen door off to the front. We have a screen door that's in the back on that rear cargo, and it's also split, has a zipper in the middle of it now, allowing easy access inside the unit. And then we have two side windows that open up. They crack open to allow fresh air in. And you have a ceiling fan that, once these items are open, helps really circulate that air. Over here on the side, we have a couple items that's worth pointing out. Inside that cubby in that storage area is your water heater, the controls for that water heater. Out to the side, if you do have your Basecamp equipped with solar, you'll have a solar controller. It highlights the capacity that the sun is actually achieving on recharging your batteries. Right below that is your tank monitoring system. It tells us what your capacity your tanks are in, both your fresh, your gray, and your waste. And then right below that is your thermostat, and that controls your furnace. It allows you to heat the unit, and as mentioned, it will also heat your tanks. And that concludes our first look at the 2024 Scarlet Peak in this 20X. The other decor that's available is Alpine Lake, and we have that shown in our 16X, which we'll take you to next. Here we are in the new 2024 16X. The new decor, Alpine Lake, is on display, as well as some of the enhancements we have for 2024. Above me in the overhead storage, you'll see pops of blue. In the cushions themselves, you see the wavy lines and this light blue stitching that reflects that of waves on a lake. The cushions are also an extra ½ inch in thickness, providing additional comfort while seated or sleeping. You have a cargo door that has a 26-inch opening, allowing for easy access of your gear as you bring it in. The L-track provides additional ways of securing that gear, along with some D-rings along the floor that help secure anything in motion. The seating is adjustable as well. You can have it in the bench styles that we have set up here, with tables either stored like they are or up and being used, two different tables. You can also create a U-shaped seating area, a sleeping area, either one half or the other half, if you wanted to maintain and keep a table up, or this entire unit in the back can be converted to a 76 by 76 bed, one of our largest bed offerings that we have. If you wish to create an even more luxurious sleeping area, we do offer a mattress topper, 2 or 3 inch mattress toppers that will fit over this area and are cut perfectly to match that of the Basecamp 16 or the Basecamp 20. And we offer those mattress toppers for both the front and the rear. We also offer a more residential style tight mattress on the Basecamp 20. That is a 8-inch mattress if you really want to just make the back of that Basecamp be a bed. Both mattress toppers are available in our Airstream Supply Company store at airstreamsupplycompany.com. Right across from me, you'll have your control center. If equipped with solar, you'll have a solar controller on the very top. Below it is a tank monitoring system, so you can monitor your water and your combo tank. In this particular model, you have a 21-gallon fresh tank and a 24-gallon combo tank. That combo tank means everything from a waste standpoint is going to that combo tank, from your sinks and your toilet and shower, etc. Right below it is the furnace. That furnace controls not only the hot air inside, but heats your tanks and your plumbing at the same time. And right below that is your thermostat for your tankless water heater. In the back here, we have 110 plugs, USB and auxiliary port. That's a 12-volt auxiliary port. In the front, we have additional outlets and USB ports. And inside the locking storage bin, we have additional USB ports. Now, that locking storage bin is fantastic when you're going on an adventure to keep those valuables safe. It's just an additional security measure. Right below where I'm sitting is additional storage. That's where the legs for the tables are stored, but also anything else you want to bring with you. And then as we move over to the wet bath, inside we'll have a clothesline for you to hang any kind of wet items. It'll have a towel bar, it'll have your Basecamp shower caddy, a toilet paper cover that keeps your toilet paper dry when you're taking a shower, as well as curtains in there to make sure the water stays inside. Also available through Airstream Supply Company is a teak mat that adds a little bit of luxury and a lot of comfort. The ceiling fan above the galley allows for additional movement of air inside the unit. Moving into the galley itself, off to the side by the sink, you have additional storage hooks and area to store cooking utensils. The sink is nice, deep stainless steel sink that offers a cutting board on top to extend the surface area of your galley. Below the sink is a storage area that has both your flatware as well as an area for pots and pans. And right below that is the red switch. That turns on your tank heaters. Right in the middle of the Basecamp galley, you'll have a 3.1 cubic foot refrigerator. It runs off 12 volt. There is an ice box on the inside. Above that is a place for spices or other items that you may want to put in that area. And then above it is your 2-burner LP cooktop. There's ample storage both to the right and the left of the fridge. To the right, if you choose the microwave option, it'll replace one of those storage items with the microwave. And then all the way down to the bottom is a shoe holder, but it's more than that. We extended it all the way in the back. So not only can you put muddy shoes or boots in there, but also any kind of clothing and items and materials that you just don't want, put it all there and slide it back so it's up and out of the way. And it makes it easy for egress inside and out of the main entry door. This concludes a review of the 2024 Basecamp line. For additional information, we welcome you to visit any one of our authorized Airstream dealers or visit us online, airstream.com. Thank you, and we'll see you out there.